Recently, GTA Online released a brand new DLC titled Los Santos Drug Wars, featuring brand new characters and even old ones. We're set to join Dax and his crew to overthrow businesses in semi-legal ways and be the #1 business in the entirety of Los Santos. Let's begin.
On December 12, 2019, Rockstar released one of the most memorable heists in all of GTA Online, the Diamond Casino Heist, where you pull up to the Diamond Casino and ransack the place of all of its belongings, and cash in during one of the greatest heists of all time. Now join me on Salamander on this heist, because to do this, we'll have to practically be in. So the first setup we have to do is the scope mission, and I must say, it was pretty easy. First thing we had to do was go hack one of the casino security guards to look into the security camera to find out what we were stealing, so in no suspicious manner, I kept in close range to his phone until I got all the data to log into the security database. Now when I look into the vault, I was speed running looking through the cameras until I found the vault, but it was only money. But it's fine, and that was the first setup complete. The next setup we had to do was the weapons loadout we were going to use for the heist, and I went for the SMG loadout, cause why not? I arrive at the location with no struggle at all, and take down all the guards stopping me from getting the weapons. Now I don't have the footage for this, but let's just say something like this happened. Anyways, we hijacked the plane containing the weapons and had a very close encounter before landing safely, completing the second setup.
Let's go!
The next setup were the approach vehicles, and I picked the best approach vehicles imaginable. The AC Classics. Yes, I know they're pretty buns, but trust the process. Anyways, we go to some valet drivers and kindly enroll to be a part-time valet for 5 minutes, then wait for the approach vehicles to arrive. The first approach vehicle arrives, and with my expertise driving skills, I do not crash once, but the same cannot be said for my friend. Anyways, that was the approach vehicle sorted.
In life, there's roadblocks.
The next thing we had to do was acquire the security pass, and I must say, it was pretty quick. Like this guy. Me and my friend went to a party where one of the casino employees had the card, and we had to steal it off him. We start searching around and find the guy, but without the card. Bang. Anyways, turns out the card was on the floor, and we pick it up and walk out, and that was the security pass acquired. Now, we were supposed to get the vault key cards, and by this point I needed to go to bed, so I was pretty stupid. First thing we had to do was hijack the prison bus, and then drive to the prison. We enter and have to knock out a guard who's holding the key cards, and then walk out, so pretty quick. Yeah, that's it. LSPD drones. Oh, were these a pain. For the heist, we wanted to be sneaky and silent, so we were stealing pieces for a drone that could take down the lights during the heist. And oh boy, this was not worth it. The first half wasn't so bad, and we were taking down the drones one by one. But then, my friend somehow got the last part stuck on Mace Bank Tower. And I tried to get it, but after that, we collected the parts and delivered it to Leicester. The last setup were the vault lasers, and you know the saying, leave the best for last? Well, this was definitely the worst. Me and Salamander had to square up against the whole freaking military, but knowing our immense strength, it still wasn't enough. We were doing everything we can, shooting, exploding, even pulling out a whole laser cannon, but nothing worked. Until my immense driving skills got us out of there. Then my personal assistant picked us up, and that was the last setup. Now by far, the most painful part of this video. Ah! Bro! First thing we had to do was decide the cuts, and then pick out the most dapper outfits for the heist. Now we pull up to the casino, taking down the camera and then using our pass to get through the door. Once we get in, we short-circuit the fuse box and take down 2 guards before waiting for one more guard to knock out. Then we walk down the stairs and assassinate a few more guards before raging at the card swipes. I'm about to crash out, bro. We walk through the man trap and see the vault door, and then we pull out our lasers and cut through. We did it. We finally made it through the vault. Oh crap! We only have 3 minutes. Let's grab all this and go. I start aggressively smashing my controller, spamming the X button trying to grab all the cash. I also have to do this fingerprint cloner thing, which was not on the contract. Once we grabbed everything, we walked out with a whopping £1,453,950,000. So, not our best work, but definitely enough. We start sneakily taking down each guard, trying to not get spotted until we cleared out the area. Now we go up the stairs, taking down one more camera, and start running to the exit. We made it. We were finally about to get out and... oh, my friend got spotted. Oh, come on! Since Salamander got spotted, the cops knew where we were, and this made it 10 times harder. We decide to ditch our getaway vehicles and steal someone's car before hijacking a helicopter and flying away. We meet up with the buyers, and that was it. We robbed the Diamond Casino. We did it. We finally ransacked the Diamond Casino and got our money, which went to Chad's bank account, and our troubles were finally over. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and was happy to see me upload again. My goal is to try upload more videos than last year, which was 4. So I'll be trying to upload more, but I wouldn't expect a new video anytime soon. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say, so see ya.
Hey Chad, you remember me? It's Don Cheadle. I need your help.